What is up, Squared Nation? Welcome back to No Counters, No Combos, and today we're going to be doing things a little bit differently. Shout out to Don Bull and Kameha Customs for this awesome image that they created for us to help represent our channel here at No Counters, No Combos. So if you guys are looking for custom images and stuff, mats or whatever the case may be, check out Kameha Customs on Facebook. The link will be down in the description below. They do phenomenal work, and I'm really happy that we've worked together and are going to continue to work together in the foreseeable future. So today is Tuesday. You all know what that means. It's Tech Talk Tuesday, and today we're going to be talking about a specific card from set 4 that barely sees any play, but I think is going to be pretty spicy moving forward in this upcoming format, especially as a side deck choice. And basically what we're going to be talking about today, I wanted to apologize in advance for anyone who has been keeping this card on the low. I understand that it's very, difficult to find, tech cards that'll help you with your negative matchups, but I was rifling through my collection the other day and I stumbled across this card and I actually sat down and read it, and it's pretty good, so we're going to get right into it. Today we're going to be talking about Heavenly Wizard Demigra. Now, Heavenly Wizard Demigra was introduced to us in set 4, and there was a lot of talk and hype about this card being a one-card combo answer to the Cell Chain, but a lot of people chose not to play it because they just felt like, oh, you'll just, wait around and do Cell Chain a turn later, and then the card's essentially dead at that point, right? So the reason I'm talking about it today is because specifically the new green Broly deck that has been running rampant lately usually gets their 6-drop out by turn 2 and then their 8-drop out by turn 3. So as long as you're within those 2 turns, turn 2 and turn 3, while they have 2 or 3 energy, you can use this card easily. And basically what it does is you combo with it. It's a 5k combo. You combo with it, and then you choose one of your opponent's battle cards with a cost greater than their energy, as long as they're at 3 or less energy. So basically you combo with it and you can kill the 6-drop Broly or you can kill the 8-drop Broly. Now do keep in mind, when you kill the 6-drop Broly with this combo card, their auto is going to trigger, allowing them to discard the 2 cards to go into the 8-drop, which at that point, if you have 2 of them in hand, you can just combo another one and then kill the 8-drop. So it's pretty cool, and also it's another answer to the baby deck. So the baby deck gets to their 6-drop ape. They can do it by turn 3. So this is definitely something that can help with those matchups. It's just a tiny little card that we all have looked past several times. I know we all have, and I just kind of wanted to bring it to everyone's attention because, it's one of those tech choices that has kind of flown under the radar a little bit. In the past, it hasn't been as efficient, but I think now moving forward with the green Broly deck and the baby deck, and a lot of players are EX evolving. Obviously it's not competitive, but the Bojack 8-drop, they can EX evolve that on turn 4, so technically you can't do it to the Bojack, but there's a lot of cards that are coming down for EX evolve. If you play Broly GT, you can kill the triple flash, just stuff like that. The Gogeta stuff with EX Evolve, stuff like that. So it's pretty versatile right now in the format. It doesn't really answer, the Super Shenron deck, because they're pretty much playing on, it's a Storm deck, so they're just pretty much playing everything on curve. But, they get to turn 2 and they just win. But, if you're having trouble, for those Super Shenron players, if you're having trouble with the Broly matchup, this is definitely something that you can look into, as far as siding it to have an answer for the Broly chain as well as the baby chain. So, again, I do apologize if I revealed anybody's spice, but do keep in mind that I try to, share as much information as possible. And for those of you that have overlooked this card or don't have any idea that this card exists, it might be something you want to look into. It's like probably cents right now as far as the pricing, so if you don't have it, you can definitely pick one up. I know I have a ton extra, so if you're looking for a couple of extra copies and you want to reach out to me, please, by all means, just let me know in the comment section down below, or get in touch with me with the many ways you can get in touch with us here at No Counters, No Combos. But I definitely encourage you guys to look into this card. There's a lot of other tech cards that have been floating around that we've covered before on this channel. You know, Father Son Kamehameha, Father Son Gallic Gun. Those are some really good tech choices as well. But they're kind of specific to their color strategy in the deck. So Father Son, you have to be playing green. Gallic Gun, you have to be playing blue. Demigra is really good because it's a black card. So there's no like specified energy cost, and you're using it as a combo. So you know, you don't have to commit any type of resource to it. It's just a one of, you just kind of play it and then that's it. So I would definitely look into it. Side decks are gonna change a little bit now in set 6. You know, moving forward, I still think, however, though, that the best side deck cards are gonna be black. It's how the game is evolving. Some of your best side deck staples, you know, like Cronoa, Kami, minus Killy Zone, now the new TN and General Tao, like those are all black cards. So I think moving forward, you're going to see a lot of side decks just being predominantly black, maybe with a couple colors splashed here and there for, you know, specific flavor in the main decks. But for the most part, I just kind of wanted to get this video out. You know, I love doing these on Tuesdays for you guys. So let me know in the comment section down below your opinions on this card. If you've been using it already, let me know if you've had success with it. Are your opponents playing around it? Let me know what other cards you guys are using right now as far as side deck choices for tech. And hopefully, you know, this format can flesh itself out. We are going to have a pretty long format. Bandai did announce that set 7 isn't going to be coming out until August. And we're only getting an expansion set and an anniversary box in between. So we have a few months ahead of us now with this upcoming format. So let's hope we can all figure it out and have some just good solid play with each other, you know, competitively. So we'll see how everything goes. I mean, like I said before, tech choices are personal preferences, depending on what your matchups are. If you're playing a specific deck and you have a positive matchup against a certain archetype and you might not need Heavenly Wizard Demigra, then by all means you don't have to play it. But for the majority, the most part, people are struggling right now against Broly and some baby decks. So it might be a good thing to consider moving forward when you're building your sideboard for best of 3. Quick shout out to my sponsor, Computer and Gaming Universe. Without them, none of this would be possible here at No Counters, No Combos. So I thank you for your continuing support. If you guys are in the Northern Jersey area, feel free to check us out Mondays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. for Dragon Ball Super Local weekly tournament. And also Level 1 Games, which is another one of my favorite spots to go to for locals. It's every Tuesday at 7 p.m. If you live in the Northern Jersey area as well, it's right off of Route 23. All of the information will be down in the description below. And real quick, before we get out of here, I did also want to shout out World TCG, Eggman, and Android. I've been lucky enough to work with these guys for the past couple of weeks or so, especially Joey from World TCG. These guys are, you know, pretty good friends of mine, and we've formed kind of like an alliance together, just to kind of collaborate and bounce ideas off of each other. The Dragon Ball, the Super Tuber organization. So that was a publicly voted poll on Facebook. So that's what we kind of call ourselves right now. I'm going to link all their channels down in the description below. I'm sure you guys are already checking them out, but if you haven't, please definitely give them a like or a subscribe. They have some really good quality content, and World TCG's Patreon is second to none in my opinion. Joey does work really hard for the community, and he deserves the recognition, and he deserves everything that he has coming to him. So, Joey, if you're watching, man, a shout out to you. Keep up the good work. I really appreciate it. And if you or Eggman or Android need anything, just reach out. But with that being said, guys, we're going to get out of here. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Be there.